Are you sick of your life lifing you? Do you want to take control back of your life, if you even had it at all? Well, in today's very micro podcast, I'm going to give you my steps on what I do to make my life go a little bit more smooth. Stay tuned. Hey guys, this is Chris Lee with We Are Magic, and this is another podcast episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for your support and your love. A lot of experts will tell you, wake up super early to start your day. I'm going to give you a little tidbit on also what I do. It's not just waking up and writing down your 3 mini goals on what you would like to accomplish during the day. The success of your day starts the night before. So what you want to do right before bed, before you get too tired, you want to start thinking about, what do I have going on tomorrow? Because your present dictates your future. Your present actions will flow in alignment with what is going to happen later on in the future. We're not focusing on the future. We're not worrying about the future. We want to set our future up for success. Maybe an hour before bed, I'll check my calendar and I will look to see if I have any appointments planned, if I'm scheduled in the phone queue, or I have a Zoom meeting with a mentor. You want to check to see what's coming up tomorrow, and then you set your reminder. Your phone, if you have ADD like I do, we tend to be very scattered. I noticed this weekend that I would work on something and then my brain would go, oh, you haven't done this yet. And so I would stop working on that one thing I was working on and I would go to something else. And then the thing that I needed to complete was not complete. So what I did, I checked in with Spirit, and Spirit's like, you have a tool beside you. You literally have a little computer. You don't have to write down. You don't have to find your planner. You don't have to get a Post-it note. We always have our phones on us. And if you're that type of person, no, I leave my phone unplugged. Girl, go off, period. Dude, same. There's times I will charge my phone in my room and just leave it there all day. You got to detach from the electronics. You got to grab a book. You got to read. You got to meditate. You got to walk outside. You got to enjoy nature. But what Spirit told me to do, while you're working on something, you have things like notes and reminders and things like that in your phone. What you want to do is I will grab my reminder app, type down and to do that thing, and make sure you set the reminder to remind you, because again, if you have ADD, you have so many thoughts and you have so many distractions that it will interrupt your progress of whatever you're trying to focus on. Another thing I like to do at night is make sure that I'm not planning any deliveries from Amazon to see what time they're pulling up. Always be present. Take time throughout your day. For example, yesterday, I had to order some things from Amazon. And they have this little option, guys, put down comments if you've experienced this, but they have this option where you can get your delivery super early. I didn't see that till later. It was further down. And then I saw the notification of, your order will be delivered between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. Now here in New York City, Amazon drivers that work around that time, at least the ones I've experienced, they like to keep your stuff outside, like literally outside the building where it can get stolen. It's bad enough people steal your stuff in the building, in a secure building, where you have to go through 2 security doors and you have to be allowed in. Let me get back. So I saw that I did that. I usually wake up around 4. I was like, well, I'm going to have to wake up a little bit earlier. I set my alarm for 3:45. This is me preparing for tomorrow. This is me giving myself grace to catch this person and be there if he calls, because I have it in Amazon. If you cannot get in, please call me and I'll come let you in. When I woke up this morning, I took my phone off of Do Not Disturb, turned my ringer on, looked to see where he was. He was 2 stops away in the Bronx. I live in Washington Heights. So it gave me time to get up, brush my teeth, get some coffee, and I waited for this man. Well, thank God as I happened to look and check, he never called me. He sent a message, your package has been delivered, on the front porch or at the front door. Well, I don't have a front porch. I live in a building. Oh my God, no. So I run down the stairs and thank goodness I grabbed it from outside in the rain before anyone else could. Because, there are people out 4 a.m. I mean, they're out there. Instantly, I was pissed. And I was about to text him a very strong, professional message saying, please do not leave packages outside for someone to steal them. But I let it go. You know why I let it go? Because he did it probably to the other people in the Bronx, so I'm sure they're going to give it to him too. I was instantly shifted. My energy shifted. And I said to myself, at least I got my package. It wasn't stolen. I was mindful enough to be prepared for him to do this. And then it made me feel better. We tend to focus on the negative so much. And if you continue to focus on the negative of every situation you have, that's all you're going to attract to you is negativity. It's all you're going to attract to you is bad things. I expected him to at least have that like in the lobby. I did not expect him to put it outside in the rain on the ground for someone to come get. Like, that's insane. That's ridiculous. Like, this is the type of stuff that just makes me want to stop ordering. I work in customer service. This is not how you treat people. And if I would do something like that, I would be in trouble. I would be written up. I would go through all this stuff. So by me preparing the night before, some crisis was averted. My package wasn't stolen. At night is when you plan your day. Because here's the thing. If you wake up and then you're like, oh, I gotta get up. I'm scattered. I'm running around. I'm forgetting things. I'm late for work. And you're doing all these things. That is how you're going to dictate your day. That is you creating your day. That is you creating an energy of chaos, of scatteredness, of disorder, stress, anxiety. You want to show your reality, your universe, your life, that you respect it and you respect yourself. And it doesn't have to be hard. It just takes a little effort. I would rather take a little effort. I would rather wake up super early. I would rather be on top of something and stop a crisis or some negative thing happening than wake up late, stress out. Imagine if I had awakened later. Oh, that package would have been gone. Another thing I like to do at night is prepare my coffee for the next day. We got rid of our coffee machines. Spirit was like, hey, this stuff is not good for you. So we just got rid of all of them. We went back to the old school. So I have a little tiny espresso pot. And normally what I do is I get it prepared. I wash it out. I put new espresso in it, put it in a little thing, have the water ready. Then all I have to do when I wake up in the morning is turn on the stove. In like 3 minutes, the coffee is ready. While the coffee is getting ready, I go and I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I comb my hair. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm doing mirror affirmations. I'm loving myself. I'm going slow, precise, intentional mornings focused on nothing but creating the day that you deserve, the day that you desire, the day that's going to be filled with intention and production and happiness. Little to no effort, because our brains, these little supercomputers, produce so much energy that can either bring you up and give you a very positive vibe to where your day is just flowing as you are. Or it could be stressed out and now you have anxiety and now you're angry and things are when you're dropping stuff, doing things that are not in alignment with a smooth day. So all it takes is just little intentional efforts to create the day that you deserve. So now you've brushed your teeth, you've washed your face. Now you have your coffee. Now you can grab your journal or you could grab your diary. And you can start writing, you can start creating. You can write poetry. You can do all these things that are slow and loving to yourself. You can write your higher self a love letter. Like, you are really the best thing that's ever happened in my life. Like, now that I am close to you, now that I have this personal relationship with you, and I'm not walking out here like a non-playable character, like saying FML and why me and why not you? Why not you? Your present dictates your future. Your future self is really depending on you. Right now, I'm living in what was, last night was my past self. My past self hooked me up to where I had my package. Now, my past self didn't make the coffee last night, but that's fine because I woke up early enough to get all that taken care of. So it was fine, but I love spoiling myself. I love waking up to a clean sink. I love waking up to everything laid out and ready to go. I love it just takes a little bit of effort. And we just have this procrastination energy that does everything in its power to stop us from being great. And we just have to take control of that. And we can. We have all the power within us to create the life that we deserve. A life that flows and that's not rushed and not stressed, not full of anxiety. That technique of writing down or, putting in your phone real fast, the thought that popped in your head. Now you know it's there. And you're not going to worry about it anymore. You're going to finish the task. So finish your task and then move on to the next project. This is someone who has suffered from ADD her entire life, who daydreams, who can have a conversation, and I have to be very intentional when I'm listening at times, because when they start talking about stuff that my brain is like, I do not care about this. I won't hear a thing. It'll just be like this. Like, they'll just be talking and I won't hear anything. So I have learned throughout life to just be very intentional and to listen and to be engaged. And you need to be engaged with yourself just as much as you're engaged with others, because if you're not whole, if you're not in flow, if you're not aligned with what you are trying to create in your life, you're going to have nothing but blocks and tribulations and stress and anxiety and all the things. So we deserve better than that. And I love us. I told you it wouldn't be too long. I told you. So yeah, those are just the little things. Start your evening with the intention of creating the next day you deserve. Make your mornings perfection. Sip the coffee or tea, whatever beverage, something hot. You can do herbal tea with lemon. I mean, there's so many things you can do. No TV, no social media. If anything, put on some binaural beats or some playlist. Make a playlist of yourself that's full of great vibes, good music that just is so good to your soul, even if it's hip hop. And just listen to it, or listen to affirmations that you have recorded of yourself. Check in with astrology and see what the forecast is for the stars. See what planetary shenanigans are going on, so you can understand why people are acting the way they are, or why you may be feeling a certain way. Pray. Give thanks to the Most High, to God, Source, Creator, your higher self, whatever your ancestors. Give thanks to your guides for all the wisdom, your angels that they constantly give you. Gratitude will shift your energy every single time. Meditate, turn everything off, and just deep breathe, because breath is your prana, it is your life force. And we shallow breathe. I'm very guilty of it. So to bring in a deep breath, not the shallow breath, but in to where your root and your solar and your sacral, you just bring it up and just bring it all the way up to your crown chakra. All that excess energy, hold it, then release it into your aura. All that energy that no longer serves you, release it and let it serve you in a different way, with the intention of protection, with the intention of healing others. Yes, things like that. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. The birds are screaming. They're ready for birdseed now, so let me go take care of my babies. I love you all. Let me know down in the comments. Assist others by sharing your morning routine and your nightly routine. Of course, yeah, you can do bubble baths and things like that. But what I'm saying is, those are the spoil me things. But the intention, the putting effort in, so that you'll have a very flowy day. That's what we want to discuss today. I love you. We are Magick. We are one. Talk to you soon. Bye.